During every farming season, most individuals, organizations, institutions usually reach out to farmers with material support. Agriculture is the backbone of Cameroon's economy. Funam is one of the villages that make up the Bomi zone of the Meta clan, Mbengwi Central Subdivision. The women of Funam recently benefited from a donation of seedlings like corn, beans and groundnuts to go plant. It was on Wednesday, March 26th and Friday, March 28th, 2025 that Women Designed for Success and the Show Me Mercy organization, in collaboration with eCoffee magazine, Anti-Chris Catering Service, Fobang Institute of Science and Technology, Finistec, and the Coffee Realtor reached out to Funam women in Bomi with farm inputs.
What made us to come up with this? When we thought about giving food, we have sometimes given food to the women in the palace here, and we see it keeps keeping them hungry, you see. So we decided that this time, we thought about it during this month of the women's month. We said, should we give food? Should we not give food? We thought about food. When you give food, they will eat and that will be all. But then we finally said, maybe it's a planting season also. It coincides with the planting season. Let's just give them what to plant. In fact, we were thinking about small. We never knew how it was going to be as great as this. So they were really happy because that initiative that started, we just spoke about it, three of us. Today, it's something that's making the whole village happy.
Seeds of Hope is the name of an organization founded by princesses and princes from the Funam Palace in Bomi, with the goal of empowering one farmer at a time with quality seeds for a better community. The organization is, however, not limited only to promoting agriculture.
When we talk about seeds does not only mean agricultural seeds. Now we are beginning with agricultural seeds because this is our pilot program. We begin with agricultural seeds, and as we see it grow, we might have seeds to give to women. Maybe tomorrow we might even give, pigs. We might also give maybe chicks. We might also give. And another aspect of seeds that people don't think about is education. We're thinking about holding seminars to empower women, to empower people, that will give them seeds in their mind that can make them develop to go to one level to another. We are not only limited to agriculture today. Today we are beginning with agriculture, but we have a hope.
Before handing over the seeds, the women were first schooled on proper farming techniques by an agri-technician, especially on the aspect of proper crop combination during planting. This was preceded by a prayer exercise over the seeds for high yields, and the beneficiaries were so grateful and appreciated the gesture wholeheartedly.
It is really a very good example to be emulated by the elites of Funam, and particularly those from the palace here where we are. I am just so fascinated. I want to thank God for them. And it is my plea that taking these seeds should also generate more seeds. As they said, they will be coming again. Meaning that by the time they will be coming, they will come and meet marvelous things done by those beneficiaries.
I wish to say congratulations and a thank you message to this newborn organization that has come of Live a Funam Woman, so that this year we'll plan easily, we'll plan our beans, maize, and groundnuts easily. And the farming techniques that we taught here will also improve our farming skills.
The recipients testified that their living conditions will be improved upon by the time harvest will have been done, as part will be consumed and part sold for income generation.
Most of the times, women have been so depending only on one kind of food crop, and crops that are not even well treated. But like this one we are seeing, just the facial look of the seeds already tells you what the seeds will look like in future after being harvested. We also work for the betterment of this village Funam. through our fund to see that the whole Bomi area is a well-grown area that needs to be emulated by other villages.
We enrich his family first. We have enough food to eat, and then the community at large.
Farming is the main daily activity of Funam women. However, they face a lot of challenges in the course of farming, some of which they proposed could also be looked into subsequently.
These provided items like seeds to plant. You know, when you plant your farm or your seeds on a farm, when the crops are ripe, they need transportation to the house. Means of transportation is one handicap to this the farming population of Funam. They have to transport those things maybe by wheelbarrow, and then during time of growth, there are certain items, natural characteristics that can destroy the crops, retard the growth, like insects which need insecticide. So those are basic needs that they can sustain the proper growth of this item.
In addition, they also pleaded for hose, cutlasses, raincoats, rain boots. This after having given assurance to the donors that the items received will be put to proper use and that the expected outcome will be attained.
What we are expecting from these Funam women that we've given them seeds to go plant, one, just as you saw joy on their faces, that's the first thing, appreciation and joy. And our desire is to remove people from hunger. That's what we want. We are expecting their crops to grow and they will be able to feed themselves, feed their children, feed even their neighbors, even feed the poor and the hungry that are around them.
At the close of the ceremony, it was made known that follow-up will be strictly done and farmers whose seeds will do well will in turn be rewarded again.